Greetings and most humble salutations, guys. Welcome back to another video. Today, I just wanted to revisit this next post from the Pokemon TCG Pocket official X account that posted the second half of the trade update with everything going on. And I don't know if this is overlooked or not, but I just wanted to check and make sure that this is featured here in this video. So, and also let me know if the quality of the audio. I noticed that in my previous videos, my microphone has been like chaotic and either peaking or very bad. So I just adjusted my audio here. Hopefully this is way better quality. I'm still new to this stuff, and hopefully I can, improve over time. I got to start from somewhere, make mistakes, and hopefully, I earn, the quality and the likes or anything like that. So, building up from the ground up. So, regardless, here we are. But back to this revisions on the wishlist feature. Thank you for playing. We can now share which cards are on our wish list when trading on others players in game. So the word wish list has been used before for wish list. In most cases is when we basically want a card for trading, not for trading, for wonder picks. You would, if you want a specific card, you would highlight a card that you want as the wonder picks, and typically when you add it as a wonder picks, like you put a heart to it, it would basically like help you filter out like the wonder picks you want. Like, oh, I want this card. Obviously, the new cards being wish listed, and also cards that you just managed to just not be able to pull. Like for me, I have one for Buzzwole EX. I pulled the immersive art version of Buzzwole EX, but I never actually gotten the actual regular art. I only just pulled one copy of the immersive art, and that's it. So I still need one more Buzzwole. And then recently I just got traded with the Sylveon. I'm glad that happened, but also I need to pull him as well. Probably not be able to pull him again. I'm looking for trades. But that's where wishlist, the idea of wishlist for wonder picks, is typically what wishlist is for. Here is wishlist for trading specifically. You can now add cards to your wishlist in the My Cards, and you can add up to 20. Also, you can now choose up to 3 to display. We saw it before when they posted it, or early versions leaks, I guess. The 3 cards chosen are visible in the other players' friends list or trade screen. Choosing the cards you really want to show others you want to trade for. Note with the revisions any previously. Okay. So if you had it before, it will reset. So if we go home here, so my initial thoughts is like, okay, this is at the trade center here, but actually it's not. I'm thinking like, where am I supposed to go for this? Like, do I go here? No. This is for just trade anybody. So where do I go for my wish list? To get there, I figured this out by myself. But basically, you would just go to your profile here, and actually you scroll down, and there's already, I think I tested this before, but basically this is it. What it has here is cards that you don't have. So, well, I don't have. So I don't have the immersive art. I don't have the regular card for Lily. I don't have a Rotom Dex. Like all of this, I don't have. So this is actually very useful for me. Like looking for cards that I don't have can be very useful here. If I clear selection, I can do that. I am still looking for another Sylveon. I am looking just for a regular Buzzwole, and then for anything else, I mean, another Lily would be nice. If I remove cards here, what would it do? So 18 out of 20 is selected here. So how does this work? So if I go back, let's say I want to add a card here. Let's see. Let's say I want me go it by this, which is another feature. They kind of flipped it. Originally, this was a generic Apex, like the original one. Now it's the latest one, so this is pretty nice to update here. Let's say I want another Kingdra. So let's say I put this, your wish list, this card. What does it say? I didn't read the whole thing. Wish lists are visible to other players. Okay. And then let's see. Oh, this one, I do want the Swanna. And then let's say, for example, like I don't have the new Lugia. I want the no Lugia. I mean, you cannot. Okay. So I gotta remove cards if I want the new stuff. Interesting. Well, if that's the case, no, not that. I can't. So how do I get access to the immersive art? If I go back here, nope. If I go here, go here, go here. This is the immersive art, but it's already. So how do I? That's weird. Okay. So if I go back over here, again, this is like I'm testing all this out. Kingdra's right here, and then this is Lugia. So like it already pre-selects like the other stuff. I guess I'm gonna keep it like this. I do want another Sylveon, just because to complete the deck for 2. One more Lily just to get 2 Lilies, and then one more Buzzwole to get one more Buzzwole. But this is how it looks. I mean, you can add more cards, but I think it auto pops you to cards that you don't have. So these are the cards that I don't have in my account. Weird how this guy's in there. If I take him off, right, and then if I press OK here, go back. Let's say, for example, I go here. Let's say I want. I'm searching for the Ho-Oh. I need Ho-Oh, so I'm gonna put him right here. And if I go back here, Ho-Oh is right there. Okay. What do I prioritize right now? Buzzwole. I could get Buzzwole later, so I'm gonna remove him and add Ho-Oh here. And then what else? I don't really need anyone else at the current moment. I mean, I would love to, like any of you guys would like to trade me one of these guys for exchange of something. Let me know down below. They can't change up. Okay, and so I guess this is just the whole feature here. Wish list. That's the second half, and then the other one was the trade. So notice how there's no trade tokens. Now it is the my wish list. So does it affect the Wonder Picks as well? I'm curious. If it does affect the Wonder Picks, then that kind of sucks. I feel like it should have just been a separate system with wish list. If that's the case, then I don't think I like it that much. Like you can display up to 3 with my profile, but then it's like it affects it, right? Like for trade, like if you look for my thing, this is what I'm looking for, right? But like, would this affect my Wonder Picks as well? I'm actually interested in this. Did they say anything in the news about regarding this? Revisions on wishlist feature. Is it just the same thing? Invisible. So did they? You can now share what cards are on your wish list when trading with other players in game. So your wish list used to just affect the Wonder Picks. Does this affect the Wonder Picks at all? I think it does. My assumption is gonna be that it does, and in that case, then it's like, like let's say, for example, right? Let's say I really want, let's say Kingdra right here, right? Kingdra. I want this Kingdra right here. So I want this for Wonder Picks. I can't do that. So they actually made it a cap for just this. Okay. That's... Then if this is the case, then this system, I don't know. My personal opinion, I think that this is just a more of a experimental thing. Like 20 isn't really a lot, but like at the same time they wanted, you know, a decent number they can, you know. I think they were in the boardroom. This is my prediction. It's like they were in the boardroom and they're like, all right, we want to implement this feature, but how much can we do? We can't do unlimited. We gotta test this out and see how good this is. So what's a good number? And you know, they talked and they were like, well, we gotta start with a number. Well, we can't go with 10. We can't go 5. That's too little. 10 is too, it's too little. How about just 20? Because if they do, oh, let's do 50. 50 is a lot, you know, to put in there. But like, I think 20 is a good median for, in my opinion. But the fact that I can't do this, like, I want this as like, you know, wish list for my Wonder Picks. I can't do that. That kind of sucks. I think the reason why, because of this, I think even if like, oh, the whole point is for me to collect all the cards, right? So if I were to collect all of my, you know, missing cards here, like I'm missing all these, right? If I'm missing all of these, then I could just add more. And like, oh, I can just add the ones I actually want. And that is true in that case, but at the same time, the cap is still 20. So a lot of people might be upset with this, but I guess the understanding is that, you know, I feel like this is just mostly experimental. Maybe in the future they could increase it, but right now this is how it is right now. So let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I just wanted to cover this news that they made here. They made a news, so I just thought, why not make a video for it? I did use the trades, the other trade thing where they removed the trade tokens. I've traded and I got my single copy of Sylveon, and it's pretty okay. It's pretty good. And I guess to compensate everything, why don't we just pull pull something? Hopefully by the end of this, hopefully your guys' luck is better than mine. I mean, I'm still hunting for one copy of Ho-Oh at least, and this is probably a dead multi. Yep, 2 Pupitars. Who would have thought? I also could add some additional footage. They were screen recorded from my phone just earlier today. I couldn't come here and record it like this, so apologies in advance. But ooh, yes, we got the Niswana. We got both the silver and the Niswana. That's really good, actually. Nice. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, I got something out of this, I guess. Acting like I'm ungrateful. I am glad that I got at least those. And then, yeah, energy. But again, let me know what you guys think. I'll probably just add the additional footage that I have at the end of this. Just probably like, you know, back to back to back. I'll edit it to where it's like you can see the multi and all that. But let me know what you guys think about the whole trading feature. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I don't mind it at all. I just do wish that it kind of limits you for the wish list, because before the wish list thing was unlimited, really, and now that they condense it to 20, I know I can figure like a lot of people will be more upset, but I do believe that this is just a feature that they're trying to test out, and 20 seems like a good median for them again, they're being experimental with this, and hopefully in the future they will change it. But other than that, that's all I got for today. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. This is Bing, signing off.